Welcome back to Lion News. My name is Cadence.
And I am Vince.
And here are this week's announcements. The OHS one-act play advanced to area round after competing in the bi-district competition held in Ozona last week. Reporters Abel Hernandez, Haley Larson, and Vanya Ramirez talked to cast members and director Dr. Charles Ferris about this year's play.
Sí, porque fue difícil con el actor. En las armaduras fue difícil porque había cosas que no entendía y como realmente no sabía lo que tenía que hacer, entonces sí fue difícil para mí. Como temática de videojuegos y ideas que vi en el teléfono, vi ideas y pues sí. Participé más como con ayudar en maquillaje y en los atuendos.
I feel that we got a really good play this year. I feel like we can make it the full way. I feel like it is quite difficult talking about like the topics of the play. Even for like such a small character as me, it's kind of hard to like portray it. A little bit. I'm still kind of struggling to get into that character, but it just takes time and work to do it, to get into it right.
I feel pretty good about it. I like the story that we're telling, and I like the character that I'm playing, even though it's a little weird at some points, but I really think that we can make it all the way to state if we can do what we do best. Yes, very difficult. At the start of this year, we were running 49 minutes, and it didn't seem like we were going to have a play at all. Our director was very scared about what was going to happen, but then district showed up, and we pulled the best performance that we've ever pulled, and it was a great feeling. And then this bi-district performance was even better, and I just hope it continues to keep on that track all the way to state. Yes, this character it's a very deep character. This character is very mentally traumatized and physically traumatized, and it's really hard to get into that mindset if you don't really know what's going on, if you've never felt it before. But I've been getting better at it.
I think there was a little bit of ups and downs. Definitely in the beginning, it was hard for all of us to kind of come together for rehearsals and stuff because we had a lot of scheduling conflicts. But I think as we started getting closer to competition, we started developing character, we started understanding our objectives, and I think we finally put a show together. I think I did kind of in the beginning. I had a lot going on, and I was having a hard time understanding the dynamic of Ross and being someone who takes care of not his own kids, and it was hard for me to kind of get into that mindset.
Well, originally this wasn't starting out as a play. It was a novel that I've been working on for about the past 10 years. But when I decided to turn it into a play, I started the Maestro Arts Project Director's Training Camp, and that was back in September. And I did not get the play finished until the deadline in December, early December, for the approval deadline. So it was a bit of a chore to try to get the play written on time, especially for the actors to to get comfortable with everything that's going on. But it was also pretty quick. But I had the story in my head for a while, so it wasn't difficult to write. You know, honestly, I was worried at the beginning of the year because this has been a very difficult year for teachers, for students who are involved in so many different activities. I was really worried that we weren't going to get to play together, but we did. And I couldn't be more proud of my actors and my crew for putting in countless hours trying to get this play and the story told, and they've done a fantastic job. And I hope we do get to continue advancing into the competition, but I think that they've already proven themselves, and I'm very happy with where we are.
Ozona will perform at 10 a.m. this Saturday at Denver City. They will be the first play to perform at the area competition.
The OHS track teams competed at the district meet last week in Reagan County. The JV Lady Lions won the meet, and the JV Lions placed second as a team. The varsity Lady Lions finished third overall as a team. Advancing to the area meet are Kellen Gass in 100 hurdles, long jump, and high jump. Tegan Gass in shot put, Grace Upham in triple jump, Isabella Esparza in pole vault, Isabel Marsh in the 800 dash, 4x100 meter relay, the team of Avery Williams, Savannah Del Cruz, Lillian Bunker, and Isa Esparza. 4x200 relay, the team of Lillian Bunker, Savannah Del Cruz, Kellen Gass, and Isa Esparza. 4x400 relay, the team of Grace Upham, Savannah Dela Cruz, Isabel Marsh, and Isa Esparza.
Varsity Lions advanced to area. Jojo Huardo in the 400, Sergio Almaguer in shot put, Christian Villarreal in long jump, Hudson Fowler in triple jump, Charles Harger in discus. 4x2 relay, team of Graciano Garcia, Blaine Hernandez, Leo Blanco, and Christian Villarreal. 4x400 relay, team of Graciano, Trey Ruiz, Leo Blanco, and Jojo Huardo.
I pole vault, I run the 4x1 and the 4x2.
The 4x1, the 4x2, the 4x4, and pole vault.
The 100 and 200 meter race.
I do shot and disc.
I do high jump and the 4x4.
I do the 3200 and the 1600 and probably also the 800.
I do shot and discus. I do the 100 and 200.
The 400 and the 4x4.
I run all the relays, 4x1, 4x2, and the 4x4.
I run the 4x2 and the 200. I do the 4x1, 4x2, and 4x4.
I do 100 hurdles, long jump, high jump, 4x2, and the 4x4.
The triple jump and 300 hurdles.
Just go into practice, make sure you stretch, because that's how you hurt yourself, and just get practice throws, pretty much.
I usually listen to music and take a nap on the way up.
I just run as hard as I can in practice, and in the track meet, it's just like another practice.
I show up and I run. I don't think about it, I just show up.
Well, first, the night before, I make sure that I stretch and I roll and that I'm in a good headspace and that I don't really have anything else bothering me. That way, I can fully prepare and be able to run the next day.
I really don't. I kind of just show up and run.
I start by stretching, doing our warm-ups that our coach has us do before we run and after we run. And then, yeah.
I eat lots of fruit and stay hydrated.
I always eat a snack, and then I run. When it's over.
Leaving school early.
Spending time with my friends and getting out of school early.
Probably just I love to run. It just kind of helps me put in a relaxing mood, and also to hang out with my friends outside of school.
My favorite part is the hairstyles.
My favorite part is probably getting medals.
When I'm done with my events, I can just chill.
I think practices. I'm not actually the biggest fan of meets and stuff. I do get to meet new people, which that's really cool, but I do like competing and building each other up.
Just getting to meet new people, get to hang out with friends and just talk, and food, and the food. The workouts, I like how our coaches prepares us for the meets, and yeah.
The 4x1.
The 4x4.
Least favorite part? Finishing last.
Shot. Probably after I'm done running and I can't breathe for a little bit.
The practices.
Running the 400. Don't tell Coach Grassa.
Running.
Stretch.
OHS track teams will compete at the area meet Thursday in Sterling City. Event starts at 10 a.m.
The OHS UIL academic team finished second overall in the district meet held March 27th in Ozona. Advancing to the regional meet were Olivia Leverett in LD debate and informative speaking, Faith Cifuentes in feature writing, Nemerson's team of Grace Upham, Moses Ramirez, Rosie Harris, Darius Galindo, Emily Schaefer, and Rico Capetillo. Calculator team of Rogelio Capetillo, Gabriel Flingam, Moses Ramirez, Rico Capetillo, Grace Upham, and Emily Schaefer. Science team of Devin Cornett, Rosie Harris, Grace Upham, Gabriel Flingam, Zuri Hernandez, and Ori Patel. Computer science team, the team of Gabriel Flingam, Devin Cornett, Luke Puckett, and Wesley Harris. Current events team of Hudson Fowler, Tristan Timms, Sebastian Camarillo, Riley Crabtree, Jacqueline Hernandez, and Stormy Martinez. Social studies team of Hudson Fowler, Sebastian Camarillo, Jacqueline Hernandez, and Stormy Martinez. Reporters Sofia Rodriguez and Iran Elizondo talked to the UIL academic team members about their events.
Our event is a 10-minute test. You answer as many questions as you can using only mental math.
I do spelling. I take some practice spelling tests online and I just look over the words and their definitions. I take a long test. It's 120 questions. It takes an hour. It's just like they pronounce it and you just gotta spell it right.
I don't really practice current events as much as I do my social studies, but I guess I just kind of look at the news every once in a while.
We have an app on our phone that we use.
I practice differently for each one. For science, we practice Pride Time on Mondays and Wednesdays. For computer science, I usually practice in class, and mathematics is another one I practice in class, and calculator is actually one I don't practice very often, but I feel it runs in my family because my little brother at middle school, he gets first place a lot in calculator, and my older brother also did very well in calculator, so that's how I practice for each event. Mathematics, we just take, I believe it's 60 questions. 60 questions, and there's a bunch of different questions on that test, and I usually only answer the ones I feel confident in. And yeah, I mean, I was able to get a decent score, I thought, and I was pretty satisfied with what I got at this meet.
So we take the test. It's a 60-question test, and it's got biology, chemistry, and physics. You fill out the questions, answer all the questions you can. So during lunch and Pride Time, we go up to Mrs. Sparza's class, and she'll go over certain topics with us. Usually it's just biology, because that's what she's best at, but I mean, sometimes we'll do chemistry and physics depending on the day.
The UIL academic team will compete at the Region 1 Class 2A meet on Friday, April 25th in Canyon.
The OMS Timska team competed in the state meet on March 29th in San Antonio. The Numbersons team of Ethan Ramon, Andres Rodriguez, Kobe Gonzalez, and Sawyer Heathcott won the meet. The mathematics team of Ethan Ramon, Andres Rodriguez, Sawyer Heathcott, and Kobe Gonzalez finished second. The calculator team of Andres Rodriguez, Ethan Ramon, Adrian Fullingham, and Braylee Clark finished third. Ethan Ramon was also state champion in mathematics. 18 schools competed in Ozona's division. OMS placed 4th overall.
The OMS track teams competed in the district meet on March 26th in Ozona. The 7th grade Lions finished 2nd as a team. The 8th grade Lions and Lady Lions and 7th grade Lady Lions finished 3rd as a team. Reporters Cadence Tambunga and Mia Rodriguez talked to some OMS athletes at the track meet.
I do high jump, long jump, 4x1, 4x2, and the 4x4. Probably the 4x4 because everyone was hyped, the crowd was going, and yeah. I hope to get faster, bigger, and an overall better athlete.
I did the 4x1, the 4x2, and the 4x4. Probably the 4x1 because it was the first race and I had more adrenaline in my body, so I felt like I did better on each race. I hope to be able to get better times and accomplish things I didn't accomplish this year.
It was very exciting and definitely harder than I expected. Yes, it's something that I enjoy to do. I hope that I make it on varsity, or at least I'm on the relays for JV.
Cool. Fun because I got to make new friends. Yeah, the 4x4 and hurdles. The 4x4 because I like to run.
The OHS golf and tennis are in full swing. The OHS golf teams competed at the district meet last week in San Angelo. The Lady Lions team of Madeline Childress, Avery Davidson, Lillian Bunger, Sadie Childress, and Keelan Bean finished 2nd to advance to regionals, while Bean finished 4th to advance to the regional meet.
The tennis teams competed in the Ozona meet on March 28th and 29th. Serena Deal won 1st place in the varsity girls single. Mara Kawelgi won 2nd place in the varsity girls single. Ayumi Hernandez and Zuri Hernandez won 2nd place in the varsity girls doubles. Ori Patel won consolation in the JV boys singles. Reporters Vince Porras and Lindsay Galindo talked to members of the golf and tennis teams about their sport.
It's been great. It was such a pleasure to do tennis with everyone. It was such a great time.
It's been good overall. I've learned a lot this season and I hope it turns out good for me at the end.
It's been good. How I handle pressure with my coach on the side telling me what to hit and calm down and collective during my matches so I don't stress out or hit the ball too much.
Make sure I'm in a good headspace and breathe if I make a mistake and try to stay calm if I'm down and remember who I'm doing it for. And yeah.
I lock in. During tough times, all I see is just wanting to win. That's what keeps me motivated during the matches.
I'm motivated by remembering that what I can do, and I've proven to myself that I can catch up and win the game, so I just remind myself that I can always come back up.
It's all in the mind, you know. If your mind's in the right spot, when you're thinking about the game, you just keep thinking about the game and you make it through.
My goal in future tennis is just to win tennis tournament.
I plan to keep continuing playing tennis after high school. I want to do like matches, like summer matches out of high school, and yeah.
To win.
It was one of my friends that told me to do it, and I wanted to play tennis with him during all my tennis season. That's
I grew up playing tennis. My parents are the people that introduced me to the game, and yeah.
Roger Federer.
I play music I like, just get in the right mindset, something I can enjoy, so I can calm myself down and not think about all the pressure.
I normally get a good night's rest and make sure I have all my clubs cleaned and enough golf balls and tees.
My dad used to be a professional golfer, and I've played golf since I was little. So.
I played baseball, and then when COVID hit, I couldn't play baseball anymore, so I switched. I started going to the golf course every day.
I try not to think about past holes. Like if I mess up, I just don't think about it, move on, see if I can regain what I've lost in the last hole.
I just focus on the shot in front of me. I don't worry about what's been going on.
I enjoy playing. I'm not the best, but I'm getting better each tournament, each day. So
I enjoy it a lot.
Well, I don't really have much. I'm not gonna play in college or anything like that. But I'm probably gonna end up playing for the rest of my life.
This year, it's probably to make it to state. So, yeah.
The golf teams will compete in the regional meet April 14th through 17th in Canyon. The tennis teams will compete in the district meet April 28th through 29th in Big Lake.
The OHS baseball and softball teams are in the middle of their district play. Both the Lions baseball and softball teams swept their two-game series against Van Horn Tuesday night. The Lady Lions softball team is currently sitting in 4th place in district. Ozona will face Reagan County at 5 p.m. Friday in Reagan County. Lions baseball is currently first in district with a 7-0 district record and a 14-3 overall. The Lions will take on Wink at 5:30 p.m. at the OHS baseball fields. Mrs. Taylor's science classes are collecting empty bottles for recycling. Water bottle recycling bins are set up in the OHS office, Mrs. Perner's room, Mrs. Dakota's class, and Mrs. Taylor's class. The water bottle will take into BRI Recycling in San Angelo. Mrs. Taylor said her class is working on data collection as well as human impact on the environment with the project.
April 10th, April 15th, April 16th, April 23rd, April 24th, April 29th, and April 30th. Students may eat in the cafeteria, pack a lunch from home, or a lunch may be dropped off by 11:45 a.m. Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Church will be having their senior meal this Sunday at 5 p.m. at the OLPH Parish Hall. Scholarships will also be awarded. Close to Our Hearts will have their annual pizza party and senior gift selection from 4 to 6:30 p.m. at the store located at 916 Avenue E.
Ozona Middle School is hosting its first family bingo night. School officials are asking for donations for prizes for the event. Anyone that would like to donate can contact Mrs. Feaster or Mrs. Cervantes at 325-392-5721. Prizes are due May 1st. All proceeds from the bingo night go directly back to the students of OMS. Congratulations to the March OHS Staff Member of the Month. Maria Perez and Teacher of the Month, Ms. Kaylee Ducote. Also, congratulations to the February Students of the Month, Delaney McGee, Kellen Norrell, Ayumi Hernandez, and Caleb Ramon. And congratulations to the March Students of the Month, Allison Landa, Avery Williams, Graciana Garcia, and Isa Esparza.
All Ozona schools will be closed Friday, April 18th and Monday, April 21st for the Easter holiday. Classes resume Tuesday, April 22nd. Senior ads for the Lion Yearbook are due May 1st. Cost is $200 for a full page ad, $120 for half a page ad, $70 for a 1/4 page ad, and $50 for a 1/8 page ad. Payment can be made in cash or check or on the Lion Yearbook PayPal. For more information, email Ms. Perner at high school or call or text 325-226-4547. That's all for this week's Lion News. Remember, every step Lion Pride.